These aren't worth too much nowadays, but at an estate sale, you can still convert it into something that has some actual intrinsic value. In this case, about $1 per pound. Welcome back to the Turbo Variety Show. For those of you that have been following along, taking a little bit of a break from the 2002 Turbo project and some motorcycle projects and whatnot, just to show you some cool finds at an estate sale that I went to. So I got a bunch of no-name stuff that's still forged in the US though. These are usually the type of wrenches that, when I pay almost nothing for them, I use them to make specialty tools for weird stuff or whatever. I don't feel as bad cutting those up instead of stuff like this, like these SKs. These are all from different eras. They're all in different styles. Beautiful wrenches. The same can be said about this. A Lonely Mac. It's super low profile, so this is great for long reach, difficult spots like firewalls and things like that. Had to pick it up. Anything that says Mac, Snap-on, Craftsman, SK, Proto. The only 2 Craftsman wrenches in the entire haul. This one's pretty cool. It'd be great in a tool roll or something. That's probably where it'll end up. And I have 4 of these. Now I'm embarrassed to say I've never even seen this company before. I do own a few of these. I have a couple laying around. These Cornwells are kind of unique. And then I got a few of these Lectrolite True Fits, which are another USA forging here. This is another company that I don't see all that often. Another USA made piece. This is a Japanese wrench here in the always in high demand 17mm size. This one's going to get some mileage on it in my shop. And then I have these. These are kind of unique. I got this super shorty offset box end, which is pretty sweet. I don't own anything like this yet. And then this little set here. And it looks like this end would just be something for, hanging it on the wall. But no, that's actually a 12 point. This is another interesting American forged wrench. Double box end, slight offset to it. It'll get some use. No idea what it is though, or even how to say that. And that brings me to this, probably the most unique wrench of the haul. I don't know if you can read that, but it leads me to believe that the previous owner of all of this was a military guy, because this says Gun Impulse Gen ADJ Wrench, which I think means Gun Impulse Generator Adjustment Wrench. And there's a part number for it there, which says 42A6483, but I have no idea what this is for, because I looked that up and it brings up nothing. So I don't know. It feels and looks like a World War II era piece, but I'm not too sure. It's going in the toolbox though. Next up is the adjustables. Couple Ford wrenches, which are always nice to have. This particular one has markings that indicate it was made in Cleveland, which is pretty cool. It's got this unique handle on it. Probably a really common wrench, but one that I don't own, and it's pretty cool. And then of course we got this beauty, which is this doubles as a sledgehammer actually. And look at that, it's an actual crescent wrench made in New York. Super cool. Next up, I got a bunch of USA made screwdrivers, nut drivers, Allen keys, and things of that nature. Some are in really, really good shape, like this Craftsman one still has the tag on it. Other ones are a little more beat up and modified for different things. This one is pretty unique right here. This one has like a little adapter on it, and I think what this is for is gripping the backside of a fastener as you twist. And then I think in here, yep, just a bunch of Allen keys. That's a good haul right there in the driver department. Next up we got pliers, and the biggest set of crimpers that I own. I think these are for a very specific type of cable crimp. Then we got some broken stuff. These strippers would have been great. I can probably just do the old spring delete there and then still get some usage out of those, and these are just seized up. Maybe a little bit of soaking action will get them running again. These needle nose here are pretty neat. We got a very German sounding manufacturer that makes these in the US, and then we have a very American sounding manufacturer that makes them in Germany. No name pliers that are going to get nominated for outdoor use, and some snap ring pliers that I'm pretty stoked on. These are uniquely adjustable. You turn the set screw here to get the proper amount of MacGyvery going. I've seen these before. I don't own a set. I forget what they do. Couple of nifty hand drills. The ratcheting action works nicely on this one, but unfortunately the chuck is a little seized. I got something for that. I can do some soakage. And then this little beauty, still in really good shape. Next up, I got some wire brushes, old curve claw there. That's actually the first curve claw that I own. I'm pretty excited about it. Somebody went and got pine tar all over it though, like they were really swinging it. Nail puller, sod cutting knife, or potentially a lineman's like wire stripping knife. Not too sure. It's got a great handle on it though, super cool. Got this little gem. Absolutely love the markings, and the fact that it's super fine thread is just icing. Then got a couple American made punches there. There's that funky name again. I'm gonna have to research this company a little bit. Is it Vlchek? Vlchek? Vlchek. Vlchek. I don't know. Craftsman, of course. Beautiful condition, that one. And then another little Proto piece here. I'm going to use that as a toothpick right there. Then I got some files, some Nicholsons mixed in with some Chinesium. I don't have one of these yet, so this is a great find. I do have one of these, but I don't have one that's the Extendo Maximo version there, which is pretty neat. Next up, we got the Island of Misfit Sockets. Couple more items here. This one's kind of a misfit as well. Never heard of this company. The fitment on it's great, but I don't have the actual bit to be able to flare stuff with it. I guess it's possible that I might have something else laying around that could work with this. This is another company I know almost nothing about. The ratcheting action on this thing's kind of seized up. I think a soak might fix it though. It looks like a nice piece. It feels high quality, and the grip on it's really nice, so that's cool. See if I can fix it. Allen socket set. This is pretty cool. The little thing goes together, and it's actually a complete set, which is pretty neat. Alright, now it's time for the highlight reel. Got a nice US made set of calipers here, and then I have this, which is something I have never seen before. I didn't know that Mauser made other things besides rifles, but apparently they do. And this thing's in beautiful condition. It's lasted really well, and the action on it's really neat as well. It's got this funky thumb friction thing that holds it in position. Super cool. I don't even know what these are. And then look at the function on this. So the jaws move parallel, and then it looks like you put something in this, and then this is almost like some kind of staking action going on. I have no idea what these do. And that brings us to these, one of my favorite manufacturers. Usually their stuff lasts so well, and these two are in beautiful condition. Diamond, made in Duluth. Just an awesome set of pliers. Beautiful shape. These are a little more worn, and they're a little bit older. The diamond stuff They also have this dime alloy marking sometimes, and the action on these is just unbeatable. They are so nice, even at this age. I love diamond stuff. And then that brings me to this, which is another one of my favorite companies, Starrett. And this is an adjustable tile breaker. You can see the beautifully machined teeth there for the cutting ends, so you can adjust the bite on this thing. This is another really cool one, still in the box. I doubt that this thing has ever been used. It's an Imperial tubing bender. And finally, in this box, got a really nice SK ratchet in 3/8, good condition. A couple of Proto extensions, and then we have this, which is interesting. I have never seen this brand, but it's just about the coolest name for a brand I have ever seen. Made in the US. Check out the action on this. Look at this quality. It locks in every position. I might just be used to Harbor Freight breaker bars, and maybe that's common, but pretty awesome considering its age. And it's actually a full set, a complete set of standard, and they all say truth on them. These two are pretty awesome. We have a Henry Disston, I think it's pronounced, a little pistol grip saw here. And these are pretty collectible from what I can gather, but I'll probably just end up using it. And then these, check these out. Absolutely awesome. The quality on these is phenomenal. So glad to add them to the collection. Let me know in the comments if you guys know any fun facts or have any cool stories about any of the brands that I dug up at that estate sale. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. There's a lot of cool stuff coming up. I just got done building up this M10, which is going to go into my 2002 project. And there's a lot more cool stuff to look forward to in addition to that as well. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Ready for another lifetime.